Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Primitier. Good to see you around, and I have so many bad news. First of all, we lost the ball. We have no ball anymore. And you have no idea how sad I am about that, because now we actually have to build a ramp or something that we have to use. So, damn it. Okay, you know what? That's a might inconvenience. There are good news as well. And one of them is paired with bad news. So, oh wait, the recalibrate? Do we have full body or something? I didn't see that. No, the calibrate I guess is only for hands, which is weird. Usually I see recalibrate in combination with full body. Anyway, do we have a change to... Oop. Nope, blueprint menu looks like always. I kind of forgot a few of the changes we have. We are in a new version. One of the changes I'm quite happy about actually. Yeah, you know what, we do the camera switch. Yep, easy enough. One of the things is when we have two materials and we press trigger of the controller, we put them together, and if I press trigger again, we don't separate anymore. I have to separate with either the A button, which drops the stuff it seems, or with thumbstick down. Or with thumbstick down, which does not drop the thing. A? Oh, A doesn't drop either. I don't know what the dropping is about. I guess it's the game's randomness that we know and love. Next up, I would love to show, but there, oh, they spawned in. Okay, I looked through, there's one. I looked around earlier and I want to say next bad news is we don't have any of the new stuff, but screw that, I guess. We have it. Oh. Hear that? We have walking sounds as well. This won't get annoying. Let's see how it will be. We've got our goal, which we didn't reach so far, was the waters, and now we've got the heavens. And not just the heavens, not just those thingies. I mean, we didn't even explore the ones on land. We have so much to do. We'll get there. And we get there. Is that... Wait a second. I can't look up enough because the camera is still different to your point of view than my view. I can still look up more. You can't even see my hands. Just weird. So I have to walk back a little. And you know what? Okay, I'm unbinding my headset just to get it straight up, just for you. Okay, I hope you did see that, because without looking through my headset, I don't know what you were able to see. But hopefully you were able to see a big hunk of stone, which either might be one of the islands right above me, which is most likely now that I think about it, or it might be the moon. Yes, there is a moon now we can go to. Oh my god, there is so much. Problem is, we won't see it for quite a while, because we still have stuff to do. Problem is, furthermore, it's gonna get harder now, because we cannot change this up with the orb, so we have to do it without. And I do remember last episode when everything exploded. Ah, good times. So we kind of have to do it anew. But still, we did it. I had a plan, and I think I can remember the plan. Just let's see if we can get this over, back here. That would be great, because we have a lot of space around here. First. Let's clean this up, so we can actually move this here. Are both no. There we have some stuff. Okay, we can build it all out later. And we do know what to do. So we're good. We're good, we're safe, we have it all. The only thing that is not allowed to happen is for it to explode. If all of my modifications don't help and it will stay like it was before, hey, whatever, we just try until we get it right. And I want to be back completely now. I kind of had a pause there. Sorry about that. But I want to be back completely. I want this to be as daily as it can be. I cannot promise it to be completely daily all the time, but I do want to bring it back to where we had it before. Where missing episodes are not the norm, but more the rare exception. This is a full one. Okay. And we're gonna speed this up. I'm just trying to get through the card as quick as possible, because anybody counted how many episodes that are now with the card? And not gonna lie, okay? It gets interesting when I see, like, the person who made the wheels we're using for the card. That person made a whole ass truck in Primitier. A really good looking one at that. And that just gets me thinking, like, what are we doing? Can't even build a single thing. Then I realize this thinking is false. Because I have like 30 minutes each day, if we do it daily, to get things done. That person may had like 2 complete days in a row. Maybe not the complete 48 hours, but hey, not to mention maybe even more than 2 days. So of course we are a little bit slower. Of course our projects are a little bit smaller. And we're just not there yet. I wanted to speedrun. We don't have to, ironically. I want to get the card done as quick as possible, but I don't want to speedrun things like getting to the moon or motorizing stuff or things like that, because I don't really think we have the need to. We get there eventually and we can see the whole, like, that's what the whole playlist is for. We see the whole adventure from start to finish. Okay, turn this, but not with the store. Okay. I have the feeling this doesn't work that great. Okay, now we turn. Wonderful. Okay, as long as it's not exploding. That's okay enough. Yeah, we have to change that up as well. This here is quite dangerous. We need a better handle sooner or later. For now, let's just see if we can get this out of here. This thing is so heavy in itself. I would like put drones on the front wheels, but since they are so janky, it moves me. I'm not moving the cart anymore. The cart moves me. Okay. I would love to say I take it, but we need to have it around here. So let's get rid of this card for now to not damage it by accident. I don't remember if we made a blueprint of this. Hey, stop moving by yourself. Stop that. You're not allowed to. Oh, jank out the wheel. Wheel is stuck. Okay, to rebuild this thing, we need it to be... Come. Okay, let's do it manually. It's not gonna work. Why? Oh, damn it. Okay, wheel is kind of safe again. So now we just make it turn. Just to where the apples are here. Good. We have a lot of space around here. So as long as it's not moving by itself, we have a problem. Okay, let's grab the thing and get rid of the drones while grabbed to it. No, no. Okay, without the drones, it should not move anymore. We're good. Okay, maybe we should move the drones around though. Further back. I went more inlands than I wanted to. But we're good. Also, it seems that if you disconnect something that was... Wait, if I use trigger on a block that is not the block I want to connect, it doesn't want to, but it does not disconnect anymore. Which means you can just retry when you hear the sound. That is good. That is foolproof. I like foolproof. I am a fool. Yeah, that's a nice change. I hate that we lost the ball, but honestly, I give it for the keybind. I have no problem with that. Okay, now comes the interesting part, because we need to turn it around again. Why is it interesting? Well, I don't know, because without these things it's not moving anymore. Oh, without the ball we won't get this around, will we? Okay, we have kind of a problem now because we made it too easy for us earlier. So that means we have to think about how to deal with this without the ball. So back to engineering. Okay, we wanted to switch this part up, but it should be just as high, right? So the question is, can I put this under and lift it up this way? Oh, we will need some light in a minute. So, like, what if I... What if I do this? I mean, this is still loose, which is good. And this is a flat area, so it doesn't go down to the water, which is goody good. Okay. That means now is spring design time. And design in quotation marks, because if I remember right, I did design it at the end of last episode. For you, it might have been just a moment. For me, it is like, what now? 2-3 weeks? No wonder I feel that sorry. I really am. Okay. What I said last time, if I remember right, is that we connect one middle thingy, like this. Yep. Because last time we had quite the problem with these things. It could explode again, but honestly, if it explodes again, I just do the same we did last time. We just close without saving and then don't record for no, and then come back to this with a new plan. And I don't know if I should always speak that highly of myself, but honestly, the way I managed my how would you say that? It's not anger management, but like my frustration first with the moment, and then just immediately to, okay, how do we solve this? It feels weird to say, but honestly, I am kind of proud of I dealt with that. Okay, this is a problem because I don't, not just to align them, which is gonna be pretty hard. Especially if the game fumbles like this. Also, we have the lamp over there. Damn it. So if I grab the battery? Huh. Okay, that works. That works better than before. Now you can see what we're doing. So what we're doing is kind of a line. This is the alignment is shown as a block. The outline is a block, and we just need to align the block here. Okay, perfect. Now we've got a problem, because we have like two different blocks in this case, which we both want to align. Then again, wait, if I get rid of... this is so not going to work, is it? Luckily enough, unlike last time, we just have to make one of these. So like that. And now we just need to connect this piece here, which we can hardly see. Okay, now we can see the outline. We need to see the outline on this side as well. There it is. It looks up, it looks up. And all I need to do is just press connect on the right side. They are connected. Okay, technically speaking, this should all be in perfect distance to each other, which means that we've got a little bit of spring, but it's not that strong, it seems. We will see about how it handles while driving, but this might work. I am quite scared. Do we have more of them? We kind of do. Because we need them on the upside here. 2 at least, I would say. Now we get rid of this. Whoops. Whoopsie. Nothing destroyed? Nothing destroyed. Honestly? Okay, we've got something. Now we disconnect this here. Slow and easy. We want this here to connect to this thing, right? How do we do that? We could do it the pretty way or the not so pretty way. Okay, this turns. It does turn. It just doesn't go sideways, which is good. That means we don't have that much spring in it. And right now, the only real interest oh, wait. How do we do this? We need a medium part. I'm gonna explain in a moment what I mean with medium part. It's easier to show than tell. This is an intermediate part because we do want to connect the axis down here. The axis is free from the card. The card is all held by the bearings, and this is the intermediate part. because we cannot directly connect these to the axis, which usually is just exactly what we need, like that they don't connect. In this case though, kind of bad. Okay, now bring the wheels into the right position. A little bit of wiggle. Come on, little bit of wiggle. Okay, wheels are in position. Up, no, they're moving. Why are they moving? There's the piece here right in the middle. And one more. Right in the middle. Oh, no, I connected it to the block. Didn't want to do that. Sorry. Okay, let's do it professional now. Good. And now we just need to bring this right underneath the block. Oh. And I don't have to fear the block disconnecting thanks to the new trigger feature. We get there. It was perfect a second ago. Do we just do this for testing? I would say yes. So we just round it. Oh my god. Oh, it connected just the right way. So this could either be the best thing we ever had now or the worst nightmare. Okay, now just get rid of the lens. Put to the side. Get rid of these things. Put them to the side. We kind of have to rebuild the lens part. Which this time we do a little bit more intelligent than last time. So we have this extra space around here. So it doesn't clash again with the handle. Okay. Okay, believe me, it was funny the first time, but it kind of was. There's a reason why I shared it around everywhere on social media. I liked it myself. But I would much rather not have that a second time. Yeah, if you can feel that. I just want some success with this thing. Oh, okay, it moves easily, which is surprising. Do I save this thing? I mean, there's no need to save it if it explodes. We're already in this menu. But for the funsies. It's not the final one either. But you know how it is. First things first, it just has to work. How do we do that? I kind of have to do it the other way around to see how it moves. So we kind of go backwards and do a circle around the stone. If we can successfully do a circle around the stone, I don't fear God. Okay. I want to praise it. Like, I want to praise it really bad. But I will say the words I want to say once before. Please. This thing looks stable. Behave, okay? Behave. It did not behave. I do not... Okay, I have a theory of what is wrong. No, I don't. So let's see what is destroyed so we can finally find the culprit. Because I have the feeling I was wrong. Wait a second. Do you see that? That will be interesting to see in edit. problem is I wanted to like record 2 or 3 episodes, so I have for the next days. So looking into the record now is kind of non-existent, so we have to do it right here. I have a theory, okay? A game theory. Here's the thing. The site got destroyed. So something might have come into the site because something went straight against the side wall here. So there was a cut. The upper side is made out of 2 things. One short, which is still standing, and one long, which is 2 parts now. And the parts, in terms of length, align kind of perfectly with the side length, which means there had to be a cut right here. Now the question is, we don't have the cut on the bottom part, which is the same as this thing. So the cut must have come around on the top. What else is broken? We found the culprit. Here's the thing, okay? The problem is that it can turn around the whole way, because the wheels are made out of rubber, so the wheels jump. And we're in a game engine. We don't think in logical physics, we think in extended physics. What I mean? And I played a lot of Space Engineers back in the days. It's better these days, so this is not to shit on Space Engineers. They got better, but I do remember good old time where people respected things like rotors or pistons, and for a good time, hinges as well. But that's another game, that's another topic. Right here, right now, you can visually see these 2 sticks. Do you call it stick if it's a piece of metal? These 2 bars, okay? That's what you can see. The bounding box that the physics engine sees is not always the same of the material we do see. What we expect is that they clash exactly at the point where we visually connect them. But they can, under certain circumstances, connect before or after. That depends on different things, like whether or not they're a sub-connection, like they try to stay in place, like with the bearings, which always have phantom forces that push them into one state. So if you push it too far to one side, it just springs back and tries to be in the middle. Or in this case, rubber. Rubber. Why do we use rubber? Because rubber can turn some of the impact it has on other materials back into bounciness, which does not just help with moving the thing, because if it gets stuck, it just bounces one time and it continues on like normal, simple bounciness. But the problem between using wrong game, bearings, rubber together is that as soon as they try to go somewhere, they could, theoretically, jump around like crazy. And in this case, as you can see, here, that's the connection to the handle. We were here a moment before, so somehow, the wheels started to jump, is my theory right now, went like crazy because they started to jump, but the bearing tried to stay together. It's a 2 bearing now. So both of these bearings on the upper part tried to stay in line, which means they yanked away the wheels that were ready to go to orbit. You know that the previous wheel design we had already went to orbit a few times. So I expect the rubber wheels here to do kind of the same. And that back yanking got this thing around. And because we had the handle in hand and upright like this, it yanked the handle around and crashed the handle inside of the side of this thing. Which would mean, how do we deal with this now? Where is the exact problem we need to work on? We have a few angles we can go on. The first you might think of, the first I think of, would be to limit how far the wheels can go. But that comes with a huge ass problem. I'm gonna show you what. It doesn't matter how they're oriented, like this could be the front side for all that matters. So if we just plug down like a railing, okay? This wheel couldn't go past this railing. So easy fix, right? Nah, not really, because the problem is whenever we completely try to turn the thing and the wheel collides, well, any part with the wheel collides with its stopping part, it will try to cut into each other. So either we use two very heavy things that cannot really destroy each other, or we can easily repair every time, which is a huge waste, or we use something like rubber, but then we have the problem, as you can see, if the wheel would come into that bound, it would just jump into the other direction. So we try to steer the thing into one direction, and suddenly, what? We're looking into the other because the rubber just pushed us back. So I don't think that really works that well. So what else might work? Honestly, I've got no idea. I really wonder how they made the electrical one, because this thing, how it is, it doesn't really appear to work that well, and I can't point at why. There are a few things we can try. For example, we have two distinct axes, if you want. We could put them together to get some jankiness out of the system. Will it work? I don't know. I absolutely do not know. What I do think at the moment is that this part is actually stable. We did have kind of a weird spring with the last one, but this here I deem stable. I don't think that was the problem. If it was, oh well. Whatever should we do? But I don't think it was. Anyway. So, how to deal with this? There comes the problem, because if you remember right, we did this front wheel design because with a heavy load and 4 wheels, this thing was not movable anymore. And so we made the front wheels movable, steerable, so we can actually turn this thing left and right. Speaking of turning, can I turn it back into normal position? Somehow? This wheel is now underneath. I do wonder if the wheel range would make it collide with the underside. With the drones, of course. The drones might be a problem here, which is why we get rid of them for now. We can put them back later in safe distance or on other places completely. The drone tower. Who doesn't like the drone tower? Ah, shoot, we're over. Okay, we may be over for today, but we did learn. At least we've got the theories going. Yeah. It really is one problem that keeps on expanding. I mean, what are our solutions? We could, in theory, go back to 2 wheels, but then we do not have the strength to or the stability to move heavy loads. So that doesn't work. So we need to turn the 4-wheeler into something that does work. Yep. Okay, remove it by hand. It may jank. It may just lose its track and go somewhere completely else. Why does it not want to turn? I wonder... Okay, hear me out. That might sound stupid, but I do wonder if the wheel collides with the bottom side. Like I said before, what you see is not always the parts that connect. So what if there's phantom force between these? That could explain a few things, I guess. Okay, why do you not want to move? Okay, the wheels are not connected. The axes of the wheels are not connected, so this one can go backwards, while this one can go forwards. Is this thing still free moving? Huh? The wheel is stuck? Okay, wait. What we can do, since the wheel is independent, the front part is independent, we can bring down the back part and just get this into position again? Ah, the front wheel seems to clash with something. First guess, it might be the drones. And if it's not the drones, it might actually be the bottom part, which means we have to build the cart higher. Which is not good, but we can work around it, maybe? And make it more pretty, I don't know. There are ways to deal with it. We just need, like, we need the skeleton, okay? We need the foundation to really see how this goes. Like, if you want to build a skyscraper, you first see on what kind of material you're building. You don't want to have like a flimsy thing on sand. Okay, they can turn. They kind of don't want to, but they can. I do realize that it's partly because this thing is turned to the side, so we don't have that much movement option there. Yep. Just as I thought. Oh, no. So can I put this up a little? That should help. Okay, the wheels are back to how I want them to be. Kind of. Oops. Okay. So, as you were able to see, as long as we go slow, it's not a problem. I wonder if we have to rebuild this thing. I don't know. I wish I knew. Okay, what I'm thinking about right now is how much do we need the ones here? Nah, that's crazy. I can't get rid of them. What I could do is something very, very stupid. Okay, you remember, beginning of the episode, if you will, what we did here? This is two bearings connected with an extender. What if we do this like multiple times? So we have one bearing here, which is connected through the outer part to the center, and with the axis to the wheel, and have this like connected to another bearing to another bearing. So the bearings in together are connected like this thing. So kind of take this thing like 2 times. That means that's kind of what we do already now that I see. We kind of do this already, so this might actually work. And the good news is with the wheels, I'm always scared, like if we want to connect something that is on the ground and press like trigger. Yep, okay, we wouldn't be able to connect the wheels to the ground. That's like always my fear, because once the rubber is connected, it's gonna get so complicated. So next episode, we will take this apart a little bit, because it's another theory that there might still be some form of spring on here. So if we make it as clean as this thing, it might first look better, and second, work better, if we're lucky. Now, the only thing I didn't decide for is whether or not we like keep it as 2 separate ones or just as one, but I would say 2 separate ones just to be able to turn this thing. Actually, the back part could be one single for stabilization, and the front part could be 2 separate ones for the diverse movement. That... Although no, this way we can still like turn it easier, I think, because this can go slower than the one on the outer side. So this is still okay. That means design changes next time. All right, we've got an idea. Again. I mean, whoops. I mean, what can I do? Whoops. I can only do so much. Well, we have some time. So I will start off right here, and I will see you next video. Bye bye.